If welcome back again to another video you were not expecting. I think you guys were kind of expecting this because okay. So this video I know is going to be long. Yeah, I know it's going to be long. So of course I'll be splitting it into different steps because I'm tired of uploading long videos because my data and everything. So and when I upload into steps, so anywhere you are or anything, it will be easy for you to like navigate through and everything like that. Though I have some videos already uploaded on my YouTube that is not yet in public, that is already long video, but moving on, depending if it's not a step-by-step process like this, I'll upload it long. But then if it's something that I can split step 1, step 2 and not get somebody confused, I'll split it. So guys, today's video, or in this step video, so this video will just be like the overview. This is the first part, step 1, and if you're watching this, I want to tell you everything to expect so that you should know what your everything is all about, and you should know the step you miss and everything. So these steps or this playlist is going to be about how to move to Qatar as a healthcare professional. When I'm done with this series or these steps for healthcare professional, then I will deal with people that are non-healthcare professionals. Then we'll deal with all these teachers and everything. So for now, we're starting with healthcare professional. That's because I uploaded a video recently. Yeah, that was a few days ago, about 31 things you don't know about Qatar. So if you've not seen the video, make sure to go and watch it. If you are hearing Qatar for the first time, make sure to go and watch the video. So how you can get the video is just click the link in my description box. You will see Qatar as a country. Click the playlist, you will see the video I am actually talking about. So make sure to watch the video because there's so many misconceptions about this country. Even from the comments, somebody was saying Middle East, Kinikan, they are organ harvester. I'm just like, and in this thing is sometimes when things happen, the way they make things seems in the media is not as hard as serious as it is. I remember then when I wanted to move in Ibadan, then they used to tell me in Ibadan they will kidnap you, they will carry you, they will kill you. I spent almost 1 or 2 years. I did not even experience anything. So sometimes if something happened, the way they will make it seem, and like I told you, I've made my research. So why I'm actually kind of recommending Qatar is because it's actually cheaper to actually move to, extremely cheap. So if you know you're a professional and you feel like you want to migrate outside the country to go and work, and you know most times people actually target places like UK. Moving to UK is not cheap. It is not cheap. Aside the unfortunately you will get that one aside. Talking about the money, the IHS surcharge, if you're not doing healthcare, visa and everything, it is not easy. And aside that is registration. Another thing that I like about this Qatar thing is because all health professionals, what did I say? All health professionals, they have one direction. They have the same pathway. Unlike UK or other countries, nurses, they will go like this. Pharmacists, they will go like this. Dentists, they will go like this. Medical lab, they will reach over. They will shall go separate way. Qatar, every health professional, they have the same pathway. They might just be like little, small, tiny difference, but they have what? They have the same pathway. So when I make step 1, step 2, step 3, when you shall see clinical to step 1, just know that I'm talking to all of you. And when I talk about health professionals, what am I talking about? What occupations am I referring to? I'm referring to doctors, nurses, midwives, pharmacists, pharmacy technician, radiologist, radiography technician, dentist, therapy, dietitian, dentist assistant, nurse assistant, which other profession? Any health professional, medical lab technician, medical lab, microbiology, biochemistry, which other, anything that you know that your course is health related, physiotherapist, that your course is health related, that it has some pay with health. I am talking to all of you, and that's why I really love this Qatar pathway. Every health professional, which other health this thing is there, whether you're a specialist, you're a non-specialist, as long as you are, I'll just call them like aligned health professional, anything that is relating to health. You know, you work in the hospital, or you deal with human being, or we deal with specimen, even phlebotomist. Healthcare assistants, caregivers. Yes, I'm making videos on that, how to become a caregiver. But this step 1 is just for the professional. That's a professional. So that's why when I'm done with this one, I'll talk about healthcare assistant and whatever and everything. So if you are any health anything, as long as there is health, as long as you give health to people and clinical, all the health that you can think of, this pathway is for you. So like I said, the video is going to be in steps so that it's going to be easy for people to actually navigate through. So far I've written 11 step 11, from step 1 to step 11, and this video, it is step 1. But then maybe in the course of trying to explain each step, I can increase it to 14. What I'm just telling you is follow it from step 1, step 2, step 3. And to follow this step, click the link in my description box. You will see my Qatar playlist. Just following it like that, I am gonna number it. So anyone that I feel like it has subdivision, for example, maybe step 2 is about something, and I feel like, okay, this step 2 is supposed to come with another video, I'll just say step 2A, step 2B, or I should just not follow it. So the first step is going to be overview all health occupations, and that's what I'm telling you, just like introduction to, you know, when you first enter school and your teacher is doing welcome party for you, welcome, introduction to this step. That's the first one we're doing. So step 2 will be about benefits, pros and cons of relocating to Qatar as a healthcare professional. Like I used to tell you, my own is not just to come and tell you all the sweet side of it. I have to tell you the pros, the cons, and everything. So then you outweigh your options and feel like, oh, which one is better for me? Oh, let me do. Anyone that is better for you, do. But just make sure that you know the pros and the cons. Not like when you get there, you come and say, it's actually them is that say clinical. My own is to prepare you for the worst. Be for the best and for the worst. So the next one, step 3, is going to be required document that you need for this process, from all the steps, the number of documents. So when I tell you, at least you start preparing all the documents you need, show required documents. So the next on my list is document verification. Yeah, you actually do document verification. It's kind of similar to US one or UK one, but this one is kind of easier one. Anyone shall document verification. Then the next step is going to be about the biometric exam. Like I told you, all health professionals, you do one type of exam, no difference. But we have some difference, and that's why I'm splitting it, because I am going to be explaining to each of you. Everybody are gonna do biometric. So that biometric exam is going to be our step 5, and in that step 5, when I talk about that, sorry, not biometric, Prometric exam, I'm going to talk about 2 ways in which you can write the Prometric exam, which is the online and the offline. The online is when you travel to Qatar or you travel to Ghana. They don't have center in Nigeria. You travel to a nearby country to write. You book hotel, you book flight. You know that's a whole lot of money. But you people know, as usual, me, I like you people. I like to look for cheap alternative. So in like maybe step 5B, I'll talk about the online way where we say you go there inside your house like this and you'll be answering your question. Have you ever imagined that type of license exam before? You stay in your house, you answer all your question without stepping out, without spending kobo. Instead of taking flight to another country, just write it. So I'm going to put you guys all through the online exam. The next one, step 7, is going to be study materials. You see why I'm splitting it, because if I said you did one video, we're gonna sleep here. The next one is study materials, because I know you be like this Prometric exam. I'm going to study for it. And what are the clinical? I've gotten some websites. I made you save some websites. Some are free, some you have to pay for it. And this one is going to work for all courses. What did I say? All health professions. So whether you're a pharmacist, I have a website for you. Whether you're a nurse, I get your own website. Whether you're in this, and then I have another website that is like general. All the biometric exams together. Don't worry, stay subscribed. That's why academics is different. So the next on my list is going to be step 8, which is finding jobs, or in Australia. Sorry, I say Australia. Finding jobs in Qatar. So finding jobs could be finding your healthcare job as a doctor, as a pharmacist, and because it is one of those processes. Unlike other countries that you have to get your license before finding a job. No, Your license is going to be the last thing. You have to find a job first. So people should trust me. I'll come with different websites, and aside the websites, I'll talk about companies, hospitals, and one thing about Qatar is there's actually this mandatory rule that every company in Qatar should have a clinic. And I remember I've said it in my video before that all of you that are looking for care job inside just care home, there are some organizations that they have maybe all this mini clinic. And when you go I've told you people this thing before. Even in Nigeria, we have organization. Even in Nigeria, big organization, they used to have clinic. They used to have small clinic, all those clinic, and they used to pay them well. But no, you won't be that in hospital. But don't worry, I've told you, stay subscribed. I'll talk the general hospital, private hospital, clinic, hospital, organizations with private hospital. I say stay subscribed. Then the next one, step 9, is moving to Qatar and versus evaluation. So I'm going to explain that one and everything. Then the Prometric, did I tell you? I'll be telling the Prometric exam. I'm telling you everything you need to know. How many attempts you can write and the pass mark. Do you know what I like about it, guys? You know, I told you I'll tell you about the study materials for this Prometric. I went through their question. You guys know that I'm a medical student dropout. I went through their question. I've been out of medical school for like 2 or 3 years now. I went through their question and I can still answer some. Did you guys hear that English? I've been a dropout of medical school for the past 2 or 3 years. I did not open anatomy book, physiology or whatever. I just went through the general question and I can still answer 2 or 3 questions. So that's to tell you that if you're an active practitioner, you are practicing. You read your book, use your hands, graduate yourself. You are volunteering or whatever, you are working as a nurse and when they are not doing you, how you know go pass? The exam is very simple, but then I'm not going to give you people hope. Prepare like you're preparing for USMLE. Just but I've told you, I've gone through the question. Despite that, I've been out of school. How many this I could still answer a few questions. So imagine if I sit down to read it without experience, I'll still have pass mark. So imagine you that you're even practicing. What is your excuse? Okay, so step 10 is going to be exam exceptions. Yeah, there are actually some people that is actually exempted from these exams. So make sure you stay subscribed. And step 11 will just be like the general, more like the total cost, right? Everything that it involves. But in every step, I'll tell you about the cost. Like when I talk about the documents, I'll tell you how much you get this document, how much you get this one, and everything. So the step 11. It could be step 12 or this thing. The final step, what I know is we're going to be talking about the general everything that what we've talked so far. This is how much you will clinical, just to be sure that your calculations are right. My own calculation too is right, and then we are on the final stage. And then after that, I move to another profession. So guys, that will be everything that you need to know about Qatar. If you know you have any question out of all these questions I've mentioned, sorry, these steps I've mentioned, if no, maybe you've started your research and you have any confusion or anything, make sure to leave it in the comment section. If it's something that I know that is not part of maybe subdivision, so that let me add that one to the step. Any question, and that's why I made this one as step 1. Any question you have, any doubt you have, any confusion, anything, drop in the comment section so that let me add it to the step. Or if it's not something I can add to the step, right? If I'm addressing that topic, I can just answer your question and say, okay, somebody said this is what you should do. So all your questions, add it. And I know that some people want to ask that, do you need experience to apply? Yes and no. You don't need the experience to apply. Stay subscribed. And as I say, I like this Qatar part. Anyways, stay subscribed and I forgot. Let me edit. In one of the steps, I'll be talking about the salary range of health professionals. What you can expect. Thank you. Barometer. I have to talk about the salary range. In fact, it's very, very important, even before finding a job. Because the thing is, most mistake foreigners used to make is they used to feel like, because they are coming from outside Qatar, they will not negotiate small for a lower value. The thing is, when they are bringing an international person, they already have, especially if you are skilled, you have experience or anything, they already have your money in mind. So imagine somebody that want to pay you 20,000 naira, and you, because you don't want to look like a confessional person, you now tell the person to give you 2.5. Could have helped you. The employer will just be flexing on their life. So that's why I'll be bringing salary range. You will know what the salary range. I'll tell you the minimum. I'll tell you their minimum wage. One. I'll tell you the minimum wage for nurses with 1 experience, nurses with this 1 experience, pharmacists with 1 experience, pharmacists. I'll tell you everything, so that when during your interview and you're negotiating salary, you will know where to start from. Don't go charge on down. And then another thing is accommodation and feeding. Is always part of it. So it is going to be one of those. And that's why I told you, make sure you to follow all these videos. Step 1, don't miss any steps. Step 2, step 3, everything is important. And most importantly, the wrapper. The money. Because don't gonna be and again, aside that, in the salary range, I'll be telling you some companies that if you get job in this company, my dear, start charging them from 100k or 95k. When I say there are some companies, I'll say, okay, just pity them. You know, that is why you should stay subscribed. They become a guy. So I'll be talking about salary range for every health professional, and you know, with experience and everything. So make sure you stay subscribed. So guys, this will bring us to the end of today's video, and of course, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.